Okay, here we are live again. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. So we are starting. Let me get my clicker over here. All right. So welcome to Yes, I Can with a Plan Academy. This is where we help you build your business. And you're certainly welcome to send in any questions, remarks, if there's anything specifically that you would really like covered that you're dealing with in your business. And my name is Lisa Long, and I am the founder of Yes, I Can with a Plan and academy.yesicanwithaplan.com. And I love just helping business owners grow their business and the lifestyle that they desire. So let's do it. So, like I've said, this is for business owners who really want more sales, more profits, and more time to enjoy it. And I know as business owners, we can make things way more difficult than it needs to be. So I want to help you focus on what's really important and get rid of all the other stuff that just takes up your time and your energy and your money. So again, welcome to the business training. Today, we are discovering how to get clients to seek you out. That is amazing when you're able to have that happen because you're not spending so much time, energy, money, and your effort and, marketing and advertising and, trying to attract the right clients for you. When you put when you position yourself correctly, clients seek you out. And that is great. I mean, I've had clients come to me like, hey, I know that you help businesses with their online marketing. So yes, absolutely. And especially with this whole COVID thing, a lot of businesses are really having to switch to online marketing very, very quickly. And it can be a little overwhelming for them. And it doesn't have to be that difficult. It really doesn't. So, anyways, we'll get more into that later. So, we're going to talk about how to get clients to seek you out. We're also going to go through some case studies to really help drive this point home and give you some examples so you'll be able to do this for your own business. We're also going to start with success alignment. And apparently my slide still has a hiccup. And of course, we've got our thumbs up, thumbs down. And so you can see what you think when we're going to take a look at some real ads. And would you give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and why? And again, I'm doing this so you can incorporate what I show you into your own marketing efforts, because it's important to know how marketing works so you don't waste a lot of effort. Hot seat winner, and of course, a special offer. If you would like to take advantage of it, you're welcome to. I'll show that at the end. Okay, so let's dive in. So we want to start with success alignment. That means physically, mentally, emotionally, you want to be in the place to expect success. And I know as business owners, sometimes we can get pretty busy and we have a million balls up in the air and we're just juggling all day. And at any given time, there's three different, kind of fires to put out. When I feel like I am kind of spinning out of control, do you know what I mean? And I'm sure I'm not the only one here. It happens, like especially at the end of the day, the end of the week, it's like, oh my gosh, it just feels like there's so much. It's so important to take your weekends off. Definitely take two days off in a row, wherever that is in your week, so you can recuperate, refresh, come back nice and fresh. One thing that helps me so much, and I have shared this with family, friends, clients, and they always say, wow, that really helps. Thank you so much. I'm just checking on my screen over here. So pardon me if I have to look over there, because that's where the chat is and the program. That this has helped me so much. Just get centered, get out of the frazzleness of the brain, the mind. I got to do this, got to do that, got to do this. So let's do it now. It's really helping us get back in the present moment, back into center, out of our head. I have a saying that I like to share with people that I know. Our head keeps us spinning, our heart keeps us winning. So it's just a reminder to bring that energy back down into the body and stop spinning out of control. So it's when you're feeling like you're trying to do too much at one time and you're spinning out of control and you're going in too many different directions and not really getting anything accomplished, just deep breath in and slow exhale. And you can say to yourself or out loud, present, here, now. Just do that. It's so calming. And if you need a little extra boost, like it's really crazy, I'll back up here. You can take your arms out wide, okay? Deep breath in and bring your hands together. Present, here, now. And just bring them to the heart. And just let everything else go. Because right here, right now is really all we have, and it's really all that matters. And when we calm our mind down, we're able to be creative and we're able to solve problems much quicker and much more efficiently because we're not spinning. Okay? So I hope that's helpful for you. It's something that I use quite a bit. Okay, so let's get into today's how-to get clients to seek you out. You must stand out from the crowd. And I bet there are some who are saying, yeah, but my business is different. I do stand out from the crowd. That may be true somewhat, especially for you, but you have to think about who your prospects are. Who is your ideal client? They're probably comparing you to somebody else. And oftentimes there are so many people in the same industry, like business coaches, right? There's a gazillion business coaches. So you really have to be able to stand out from the crowd. One thing is I'm certified in online marketing, which is a must. These days, it's an absolute must to have online marketing. So, and you still want offline marketing. So, and one of the things I do is I take a look at the overall lifestyle as well. So my clients don't paint themselves into a corner and find themselves saying, well, great, I'm making, $70 million a year, but I don't like my life. I'm not happy. I'm not spending time with my family. I'm not feeling fulfilled. So we take a look at those items first, just to make sure they don't paint themselves into a corner and that everything, all the actions that we do along the way are in alignment with their big overall goal. Okay. Very important. And I'm going to give you some ways to help you stand out from the crowd. Because remember, when you don't stand out from the crowd, when everybody looks the same, that's when people price shop. And that's when everybody starts saying, 10% off, 50% off, $75 off, $1,000 off, whatever it is. And everybody ends up losing that way. Because if you're not making a profit, you're not going to be in business very long. So give people something else to look at other than just your price. What makes you different? What makes you better than your competition? And if you're thinking right now, well, nothing, I can't think of anything, maybe you need to innovate a bit. And I'm going to show you some ideas here in just a little bit here. So I guess you must have a market dominating position. And this again is what makes you different and better from all of your competition. Why would somebody seek you out? For example, a heart surgeon, if there is like the best heart surgeon in the world, people will definitely seek that physician out, right? Because this is serious. You want the best. People will travel from all over the world to get that physician. And that physician can charge anything he or she wants to, right? So think of yourself as the physician. and how you stand out bigger and bolder and better than your competition. And again, I'm going to give you some examples. Now, really important in everything that you do with your marketing, whether it's verbal, whether it's online, whether it's in print, you want to address the solution that your prospects want, but they don't yet have. Okay? That's going to help you so much in your market dominating position and help you stand out from the crowd. All right, so let's talk about some case studies to really help this come together and make sense for you. Okay. So you may have seen this before. This is a standard website from one of our clients presenting. His headline is Presenting Advice and Resources, Parenting Advice and Resources from Dr. John. Pretty basic website. Not exactly a wowing headline there. Parenting Advice and Resources from Dr. John Smith. Well, too exciting. His headline is not addressing the problem that his clients have that they don't want. It's not addressing anything. It's just talking about him, right? Now, his subheadline, he doesn't really have one. He does say specializing in emotionally disturbed children, behavioral problems, teen pregnancy, handling peer pressure, bullying, self-esteem issues, substance abuse, depression, and teenage rebellion. There's a lot of things. So basically, he helps teenagers, and he helps the parents of these teenagers learn how to, cope with the teenagers and help the teenagers, I think, kind of cope with themselves and understand their behaviors. And his education piece, we've talked about that in a previous video that I've done with you of the previous show. His education piece here is a video, which is great on your website, and it needs to be educational. It needs to address what your prospects really, really want. So here he says, greeting parents. I want to welcome you to Remarkable Parenting. You will find tons of great information here with hundreds of pages of articles. Well, if you think about these parents and think about if, really the parents dealing with any of these issues that the doctor specializes in, they don't want to read through hundreds of pages of articles, do they? No, they want something right now, something concise, something very specific that they can put into action quickly and easily and get big results. So that's the key. What can you do to help your clients get a big win right away? Now, going back to the market dominating position, again, which is what helps people seek you out because you're speaking their language, you're talking directly into their pain. So let's just say emotionally disturbed children. These are children that are belligerent, are kicking, screaming, fighting, can't be reasoned with. These poor parents are frustrated. They just don't know what to do with these kids. Well, each one of these areas under specializing could be a separate market dominating position in his advertising. So let's just use the first one for an example, okay? So here is what we did. We revamped his website. We also gave him a landing page just for that one specific market dominating position. So now his headline says, are you sick and tired of the yelling, screaming, and belligerent attitude of your child? Would you say that addresses the problem that these parents have that they don't want? Absolutely. And now his sub-headline is, now you can discover the secrets to controlling your child and instantly restore peace and quiet in your home. Now, would you say that's the result that these parents want that they don't yet have? Absolutely. And that's what you want in all of your marketing. And then, of course, you have a good education piece. And I'm not going to read you his entire script right now. We've done that in a previous show. And his offer now, instead of call for a free consultation, which usually that says, sell me. And remember, people do not call until they're ready to buy. And those who are ready to buy, even what you're selling, they're looking. It's those who are ready to purchase right now is less than 1%. So 99.9% of the marketing out there is leaving a lot of money on the table. You want to have a market dominating position that has people seeking you out, and you want to have an offer that is a complete no-brainer. They'd be like, well, yeah, I'd be crazy not to call you, not to ask for his offer right now. Learn the secrets to gaining and maintaining complete control of your child in 60 seconds or less. And now all they have to do is fill in your first name and your email address, and then they'll be sent right then. So this is something that the prospects can do on their time, on, the ball's in their court. They don't have to call anybody and be subjected to a sales pitch. They can do it at 2 a.m. if they want to. And then they get to know more about the doctor and understand that, oh, this doctor really can help me. Yes. But first, the whole positioning helps this doctor get people to even seek him out. And that's going to be the, are you sick and tired of the yelling, screaming, and belligerent attitude of your child? Now you can discover the secrets to controlling your child and instantly restore peace and quiet in your home. You see, the difference is we've changed the wording and we've changed the message from all about the doctor and how great he is to all about the prospect and what they need and how we can help. And that's what you want in all of your marketing. Because remember, the WIIFM, your clients are only looking at what's in it for me, right? So I hope that's helpful. And I would love to see what you come up with a market dominating position. Feel free to send it to me. I'll have my contact information here in a bit. Or you can also just put it in here on Facebook. Okay. I'm just checking the screen over here. Everything looks all right. So if you do want to talk about your business specifically, maybe you have some certain questions about this, I would absolutely be happy to help you. If you go to calllisalong.com, there's just a couple of questions there just to help us make the best use of our time. And then sure, I'd be happy to chat with you, because your marketing can make or break you. And if it's not done correctly, boy, it can cost a lot of money. It can be really frustrating. But if it is done correctly, and sometimes it's just little teeny tweaks, it can make such a big difference. Such a big difference. All right. So, there is a free video if you would like to learn more about exactly what I'm sharing with you, but in more depth. We don't have the time here on this show to go into, great detail. But I have a free video. It's called The 3 Biggest Lead Generation Mistakes Small Businesses Make and How to Overcome Them All. It is at academy.yesicanwithaplan.com. Totally free. And it's going to teach you, there's a magic formula for marketing. You want to interrupt, engage, educate, and then offer. And it's going to go in depth. It's a series of 4 short videos. It's going to help you really understand the psychology of marketing. And marketing really is psychology, honestly. So if you'd like that, go ahead and grab that. Again, it's academy.yesicanwithaplan.com. Okay. So I have some thumbs up, thumbs down examples, again, to help bring this home and help you understand how to have clients seek you out. What do you want to put in your marketing? How do you want to position yourself? And when you do this, I mean, imagine the back end, the sales, when you're asking for the sale, how easy that is. I mean, they're coming to you saying, I want to work with you. It's just so easy, and it's so wonderful. And anytime we can make life easier and more fun, like I've said before, I'm all for it. So let me know what you think here. Keep in mind, how do they stand above the crowd? How do they stand out? How are they better or different from their competition for these ads? Okay. All right. So here is one. And I've crossed out all of their information, their name and logos and phone numbers and address, especially if it's a thumbs down. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. This is a tire store. They sell tires. They had certain specials. Maybe it was for September. I'm not sure what the specials were for. I don't remember. And they have $50 instant rebate on steering suspension packages. And then they have another one, get up to $70 via prepaid Visa, and some little teeny print there. And they have another thing, get up to a $100 Visa prepaid card, 10% off labor, 50% off a set of tires. It's all about giving money away, which sometimes that works, especially if it's a frequently purchased item, like maybe cosmetics, coffee, pizza, food. Those kind of offers can work very well with that, because it's not something people really think much about. And they're just like, yeah, get a pizza. Oh, I have a coupon, But every time you give money away, every time you give a discount, guess where that's coming from? Your pocket. Your pocket. That's cutting into your profits. And the easiest way, if you want to increase your profits, is one, don't give the 10% off. Maybe even increase your prices by 10%. I would have to take a look at what you're doing, but guarantee you're not going to lose everybody by increasing your prices by 10%. Okay. So this one has no market dominating position. It does not stand out from the crowd at all. It doesn't say why they're better, different. There's nothing here for a market dominating position. There's nothing here to position them for people to say, ooh, I want to do business with you, and I will always come back. And the automotive industry, you have a great opportunity to do that, because people are going to use your services again and again and again. And not only that, but family members, children, friends, referrals. The automotive industry could thrive on referrals, if it's a good shop. But ask for them, for one thing, and we'll get into that on another show. But there are some things that I did like on here, even though they've totally missed the positioning aspect. There's no market dominating position. There's no anything to help them stand out. But what they did get right is they did put a limiter on, for example, the 10% off labor, offer valid, 9/1 through 9/30. And then it does say see store for details. So trying to get people into the store. So when you do have some kind of special, you want to make sure you put a limiter on it, a date, a number, like only 10 available or whatever it is, always be truthful, of course. So that they did well. Other than that, it's, I don't know, lots of pictures. It's pretty crowded. Kind of, it's easy to gloss over because there's too much. And then they do have visit us today and take advantage of these great deals going on right now. But hurry in, they won't last long. So it does help, get off the fence. If you're going to do this now, because it ends on the 30th. And they could have put that in the larger print as well. Offer expires 9/30. That would have helped as well, because you do want people to see, big and bold, that there's a limiter. This isn't going to last forever. so people kind of get off the fence and go ahead and take action. Okay. All right. So that one gets a thumbs down. Sorry, guys. So let's take a look at another one. And this one, I crossed out the name, as you can see, and located. But I do like they have Arizona's source for antique doors and more direct from the Midwest. And the Midwest is known for having, really nice, good quality woodwork. So, and they have a picture of some of these antique doors here, and then a picture of their shop. Looks like they have all kinds of antiques there. So their market dominating position is they provide antique doors from the Midwest. And in the Midwest, like I said, is associated with good quality workmanship. And we know what they do, antique doors. They're not trying to be everything to everybody. They've really pinpointed it. So when people are looking for antique doors, they're going to get the call, right? So that's a great way to position yourself. They did a really good job with this. And I like how they have the map here. They've circled like from the Midwest into Arizona, and they have a circle and a star. And then you can follow them on Facebook and Instagram. And then they also have, as part of their address, Antique Doors AZ. So that again says exactly what they do. And I don't believe there's that many antique doors stores. So places that specialize in antique doors. I don't believe there's that many. It's not something that I shop for frequently, but I guess if I needed one, now I know where to go. And I would certainly seek them out. What do you think? If this was something that you were looking for, is that something you would like, ooh, I know exactly where to go. I will go to them, right? Now, there are a couple of things they could do, inviting people to go to their website. And we're going to get more into that in the next show. So I guess I won't say too much about that. But this one I like. This one I give a thumbs up. Yay. They did a pretty good job. So let's do another one, shall we? Okay. So I've crossed out their logo and their phone number, and it's obviously painting. It says nothing but the best, free estimates, interior and exterior, residential, epoxy garage floors, deck painting, roof coatings, fence staining, new construction painting, licensed, bonded, and insured. And I just crossed out their contact information. And they have a picture of a paint can and a paintbrush. Well, nothing but the best. That's a superlative. That's, I would hope, right? I mean, why would you use anything less than the best? And what does that mean? Really? That's easy to say, but what does it really, really mean? Is there a guarantee of some sort? Sometimes when you use certain products, that company will co-op your advertising, meaning they'll help pay for your advertising. So for example, and I don't know what they use, I'm just saying, for example, if they use Behr, and if they put that in their marketing, Behr might pay for part of that advertising. So I used to work with that all the time, especially when I was working in advertising with corporate. And we would always try to get those corporate dollars and the co-op dollars in to help pay for that advertising. So if you're in a business like that, check that out. See if they'll help pay for your advertising. And then you can have a bigger ad and maybe more ads as long as they work. Okay. Interior and exterior. Well, it looks like they only do residential. And there's just nothing here that is wowing, that helps them stand above the rest, or that they do anything really different. I think they tried with nothing but the best, but it doesn't do it. We need something that, what about them? And again, not that the advertising is about them, But what about if they only worked with, are you hard to please? Then we're the painters for you. That they're saying, we paint, or maybe they only paint $1 million homes. And you could actually have a lot of fun with this. We love persnickety clients who expect the best. And again, you could have a lot of fun with this. And this is just off the top of my head looking at this ad. But there's some work to be done here. Like I said, they tried with nothing but the best, but that's more of a superlative. What about a guarantee? And what do you think? What do you think they could do to stand above the competition? I want to hear from you. So I don't want to just jabber all the time. I want you to think about the marketing and what do you think? And then a picture of a paint can, what about a before and after? I mean, because isn't that what it's about? It's like, okay, I have this and I really want it to look better. I'm, maybe, I'm embarrassed by my home, something like that. My home is, something. Why do you want your home to be painted on the outside? Is your home an eyesore? Let's get it painted today. Again, addressing their pain, and that's just off the top of my head without having much time. Sometimes when I'm doing copywriting and writing ads, I'll write out like 20 different ideas. And then sometimes there's a good one in there, and sometimes there's a couple of good ones, and sometimes we just throw the sheet of paper away and start all over. But that's marketing. That's what it is. That's writing. When you're doing any kind of copywriting or ad writing, you're going to write down a lot of different ideas. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so that one gets a thumbs down. Okay, let's do another one. I liked this ad, part of it. Now, I've seen a different ad from him. I thought he did a better job with the previous one because it wasn't so crowded. But this is an ad for a dentist. Sleep and relax while your dental works are being done. And then it says VIP, family and sedation dentistry, oral surgery, patients of all ages, same day emergency. And then he has a girl there with a smile and I guess it's supposed to be the dentist, kind of faded in the background. General anesthesia, IV sedation, orthodontics, $29 emergency exam with this coupon. And it does have an expiration date on it. That's good. There's a limiter. Comprehensive exam, $49 with this coupon. And again, there's an expiration date. So that's very good. He also has wisdom teeth, root canals, restorative, implants and dentures, free implant consultation, free denture consultation. Call us today. Meet, and it was a girl's name for cleaning. And they do have in-network with all PPOs, United Healthcare, Care First, WellCare, Medicare, or Medicaid, Medicare, Access, Health Choice. So there's a lot in this ad. It's gotten really, really cluttered. And then we have his photo that I crossed out and his name, a board-certified sedation dentist who can meet many of your oral surgery needs, including wisdom teeth removal, gum preparation for dentures, bone grafts, and complicated tooth extractions, right in the Verde Valley. So again, there's a lot about him, and not so much about the patient and what the patient needs and what the patient maybe has fears of or has problems with. So we could really rework this ad. But the one thing that I really, really liked with this ad is he does have his splash up here, like in this multi-pointed star. Cognitive disabilities and special needs patients. That's his niche. That's his like market dominating position. And I would have a picture in there of maybe a person with a special needs type of person, because they need dentistry. And I think, I don't know anybody that just loves going to the dentist, to be honest with you. And I would imagine maybe a special needs person might be even more terrified because you're restrained in this chair. You have to, have your mouth open, and it's going to take a special person, a special dentist, and their staff to be able to do the cleaning and do the oral work, and really be very caring and very gentle with the special needs patients. I would really use that in the positioning much more than he's got it all cluttered with this other stuff. So, I'm still giving it a thumbs up, even though, it's pretty cluttered. But I love, as soon as I saw the cognitive disabilities and special needs patients, I'm like, he got it. So that's how he stands out above and different from his competition. I'd like to see him capitalize on that a lot more, though. Okay, so let's see do I have another one? Nope, that was it. So we ended on a good positive note, kind of thumbs up, and I'm hoping this is giving you some ideas. How can you position yourself to be different, to be above the competition, to have clients, like when they hear what you're doing, when they read what you're doing, the services, the goods that you provide, that you're like, he's talking to me, she's talking to me, I'm going to contact them. Okay. Because remember, less than 1% of the population is ready to buy right now. So you've really got to get their attention. All right. So if you send in a thumbs up or a thumbs down ad, or maybe something that's like, what were they thinking? Or I really love this ad. If we use it on the show, you get a prize. You get a gift of your choice. It can be a free marketing class. It can be a free marketing analysis of your business, a free product, whatever it is that is best for you. So, and I will give you the contact information here in just a little bit. All right. And we don't have a hot seat winner this week. People are just wanting to work in person. They're like, no, I don't want to do the hot seat. But if you're brave enough to do the hot seat, then you will also get a prize, and you'll be featured here on the show. And it's a lot of fun. If you think you want to see if you're a good match for the hot seat, go to yesicanwithaplan.com/live show. Right. And of course, there's a special offer if you would like. It's a headline bank, because when people try to write advertising, they usually start with the headlines, which give you a little trick. Do the headline last. Okay. Because after you write the ad, then the headline will come to you. When you try to start with the headline, it's like, oh, I don't know. And it's just, put it in last is just so much easier. But this is a headline bank of 450 of the most effective proven headlines ever written. It's awesome. It'll help you, just stop staring at the blank screen and get out of that space of being stuck and just get things rolling. Just get those creative juices moving. So it's usually $149. Sometimes if I'm at a seminar or something, I'll give it away for $49. But because you're here on the show, or even if you're listening to the recording, you can still get it for only $9. And again, it's at yesicanwithaplan.com/live show. Okay. So we have talked about alignment and mindset for success. We talked about how to get clients to seek you out. We went through some case studies and some thumbs up, thumbs down to really show you what I'm talking about with that and help bring some clarity to that. Hot seat and prizes, and we talked about the special offer. So we've talked about everything there. Now for the next show, I really want you to be here and be ready to take some notes, because we're going to talk about how to keep your prospects interested in you. Now, this is so important because, like I've mentioned in the past, less than 1% of your ideal prospects are ready to buy right now. They're gathering information. They're wanting to make sure they make a wise decision. Do they really need it right now? So they're future buyers. And most of the marketing out there does not target future buyers. It's all targeting the right now buyers. So there's just so much money being left on the table and so much opportunity. So I want to show you how to keep them interested in you until they are ready to, well, and through the buying process so that they do select you to do business with. All right. So super, super valuable. And again, if you want something specific, just let me know. Go to yesicanwithaplan.com/live show and you can submit that. Okay. So I want to say thank you so much for attending today's show, whether it be live or on the replay. And you can listen to the replay at the live show. Once again, yesicanwithaplan.com/live show. And these are just some of the other shows that we have recorded. And we will definitely see you next Monday at 2:00 Eastern. And again, if you would like that free video that I was sharing with you earlier, the 3 biggest lead generation mistakes small businesses make and how to overcome them all, it's totally free. Just go to academy.yesicanwithaplan.com. And it is completely free to you. It's 4 short videos, super, super helpful. I think you'll really like it. Okay, so this has been such a pleasure being with you. I do hope this is helpful because that's what it's all about, right? If there's something you would like specifically, just send it to me. Just go to that website. Again, yesicanwithaplan.com/live show. And let me know. And let me know if you have like any comments, any thumbs up. If you want to invite others, if you want to share this with others, you're certainly welcome to. Would love it. Like I said, I hope this is helpful. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you next Monday. All right. Bye for now.